Hi guys, it's me Yeonni. Welcome back to my channel. I think this is the first sit-down video that I'm making ever since moving to San Francisco 2.5 weeks ago. This was kind of impromptu, but also something that I feel like I really wanted to make, I needed to make, because I've been feeling I kind of talked about it a little in my previous video. I'm feeling a lot of different things all at once, so I'm pretty disheveled at this time. I'm not gonna lie and be like, I'm totally put together now, everything is perfectly fine all of a sudden. No, I'm still pretty disheveled, still like the whole lava lamp thing I explained in my last video, but I wanted to make this video to let those of you out there who might be feeling discouraged, to let you know that it's temporary. It can be temporary, and it will be temporary. This feeling like a failure, feeling discouraged, feeling down, feeling unmotivated, like it really sucks. Like, damn, it sucks feeling that way. And not saying I'm out of the funk forever. I know it's a back and forth. It's kind of like a ship or a boat that you do not want to be on, but it is what it is. But I just wanted to share, sorry if I'm touching my hair so much, I just came back from getting my hair done and I love it so much. 3 things that I think has been helping me to balance the discouraging thoughts that have, rudely interrupted my mental state. Things that I've been doing that I think is helping me and can hopefully help you too, someone else out there. First thing that I've been doing, Yuzu, mommy's gotta make video. Yuzu, come down please. Thank you. The first thing I did was assessing times in my past where I felt like this before, and I don't know if this is a good thing or I think it's a normal human thing, but I felt like this plenty of times before in my past. Feeling discouraged, unmotivated, feeling like a failure. Honestly, around this time last year, I was feeling this way. I think maybe that's one of the most recent ones. I was feeling this way last year because it was right after my wedding, the honeymoon. I had like a job lined up in a way because right after graduating from grad school at NYU, I did an interview with a company in May, and then I got a verbal offer. And I don't really believe in verbal offers anymore because of this experience, but I was told that since the openings position is going to be around like late August, early September, I would start getting emails from HR in like July and August to, start the onboarding and get the things rolling. And it was perfect for me because early August was when I got married, when I went on my honeymoon, and I do my whole marriage wedding thing, get that done, and then I come back to New York and it's time to start my job. And yeah, it didn't happen that way because as crazy as this may sound, the agency had done a complete rehaul of their HR department, excuse me, and when they did that, they lost my interview. Like, they lost the record that I had interviewed with them and had gotten a verbal offer. So when I called in like, hey, like, when is the HR stuff happening? They were like, who are you? Long story short, it all got handled. People there were awesome. Mistakes happen. I would be the last person to get upset when something goes wrong because I know many things in life can go wrong. But definitely when I was sitting at home, unemployed, very similar to right now, it was great spending time with the cats, of course, but it was the year that I had graduated from grad school, and I was like, damn, I spent 2 extra years in school. My parents helped me to pay for a very expensive education, and I thought like doors would be flying open for me. And they didn't. I was unemployed. I didn't start work until months later, and those months were extremely difficult. But what was important about going back into this time last year was realizing I did get through it. I did get past it. I did get a job and things were okay. I wasn't a failure, and I am still not a failure now, although it feels that way. The feeling of feeling like a failure really took a lot out of me, but I'm here now and everything was okay and everything is okay. And I know that through all of the ups and downs that I've experienced in life, I know I'm not a failure. Like, logically, I know that. I know I've achieved a lot. I know I have a lot going for me. I'm a human deserving of love and respect. And you know what? I deserve that from myself. So that's the first thing that is very important that I have been doing these past few days that has been helping me immensely. Taking kind of a journey into my past and realizing I need to be kinder to myself and be more patient with myself. And that goes to number 2 when it comes to being kinder to yourself. I've been kind of treating myself in a way. I got my hair done. I loved my hair before, it was fine, but I've always wanted this kind of like ashy brown color and just kind of go a little lighter. And it's not cheap, that's for sure, but I feel really good and it makes me happy. It makes me happy. And another thing I did recently, this actually came in the mail yesterday. I got this book from Hannah Shaw. She's Kitten Lady on Instagram and on YouTube. I'm such a huge fan of her advocacy work and all she stands for, and of course all the little kitten pictures. Oh my god. It's a book that helps me to kind of recenter myself on what makes me happy, what do I care about, and I love it. I can't wait to finish reading it. Once again, this is Kitten Lady's book, Tiny But Mighty. I remember when she first announced that she was releasing this book. I'm such a fan, and I love it. Number 2, I spoiled myself a little bit this week. I really did. I wanted to sleep all day yesterday, also because I was kind of feeling dizzy, but then I slept all day, I wanted to get my hair done. I did it, and it felt really good. And it's just like really superficial ways, I know, to kind of show myself that I deserve good things, and the little sparks of joy, it helped to kind of center me a little bit. That all leads to number 3, where I started to reassess, what are my long-term goals? Have they changed? Have I forgotten some? What is really standing out to me right now? And long-term goals, I want a job where I help people, and that has not changed. Yes, of course, like in the moments of like existential doubts, I'm like, do I even want to continue helping people? And I thought if I just took out like the social injustice, emotional trauma, vicarious trauma that's involved in social work and therapy, I could breathe a little. But then I kept thinking, but that's what makes me feel alive. Being able to help those who are less fortunate, those who are victims of social injustice and oppression. I have one life, and I want to live it being able to impact people. And now that I've got that general goal, vision, impact people, help people, work to extend social justice, what does that look like? And the goal is still the same from my very first What is Social Work video I made here years ago when I first started grad school. My goal is to continue working as a social worker and therapist for a few years, gather more experience, because I swear to God, like this job, yes, grad school is so important, it helps to open doors to jobs for sure. Not all of them, but it does help for sure. You learn so much. But it's so much the experience that you gather by working with your clients individually, working in these agencies. And if I was able to gain this much knowledge, experience from the past 2 years of grad school and like 11 months of working, I cannot imagine how much more I can grow and learn from the years to come, that is, of me doing this job. And ultimately, yes, I do want to go back to school. I want to get my PhD in counseling psychology. I want to have my own private practice where I can, work with people. And then the best thing is, one of my professors did this at NYU, and it was so cool, how I want to be able to provide therapy to people who can't afford therapy. Having my own practice, I want to be a professor. I've been wanting that for years. Professor Shin sounds pretty cool, and you can just see it from how I'm talking right now, from my body language. This stuff excites me. It inspires me. And thinking, imagining, Professor Shin, Dr. Shin, it's pretty cool. I want to be in a place in this industry and field where I can have influence. 3 things I've been doing to deal with feeling discouraged is 1, assessing moments in the past where I have felt like this but have overcome it. That's really important. Number 2, treating myself, even if it's getting your hair done, getting a book that you really wanted, getting your nails done if you want. Maybe kind of getting out of our heads sometimes and just be kind to us, kind to me, kind to you. And then thirdly, really thinking of what are our passions, what are our goals, where do we want to be? And not letting that overwhelm us, but use it as a guideline to feel like, what gets me feeling alive? What gets me excited? If you're feeling discouraged, unmotivated, down, don't worry. It'll be okay. Try the things that I've talked about today. Let me know how it goes. We can change things. We can. You do have the power to change things. I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to have this platform to speak. Oh my god, I just have to say this before I close the video, but those of you who come over to my Instagram and send me such encouraging, positive comments and DMs, I don't know how to deal with y'all because it makes me so happy and excited. I'm like, there's like complete strangers that are so kind and uplifting me and empowering me, and it's so cool. It's so freaking cool. So thank you to each and every one of you. Whenever I put up my like super ranty, emotional rant posts, that you send me such kindness and encouragement, and I just feel so much love. And I'm so thankful. So thank you for that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I make mostly mental health videos on my channel these days. It's been a little bit more life update-y, but mental health advice, vlogs, lifestyle, whatever I really feel like making. But clearly, I'm very, very passionate about just, you know, being a good human to each other and giving things that I hope can be helpful to you. Just check out my channel. You'll see all the videos there. If you do like what you see, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, thank you so much again for sticking around with me while I kind of go through this emotional roller coaster of life. And I'll see you in the next one.